Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. Excuse me just a second while I make some noise. There we go. Sorry about that. I usually have that taken care of earlier. Anyway, daily Reiki micro session followed by all questions and/or cards of the day. We are going to do 5 minutes of Reiki. So for the Reiki, I am setting the intention for whatever will benefit each of you the most. As an individual, and then if you guys have something more specific you want the Reiki to focus on, feel free to adjust that intention. Those of you who are watching this after the live broadcast is already finished, please know that you can still receive the Reiki and get just as much benefit from it as those who are here right now. So let's just get this Reiki started. All right, so we're starting Reiki at 1444. Haha, triple fours, that's all about healing. 1444 here, Mountain Time. In the United States, that means that we will be finishing up at 49 after the hour. Hello there, Park Unknown. Welcome back, Spiritual Enlightenment. Welcome back to you as well. How are you guys doing today? Oh, we've got a lot of Reiki energy going into feet right now. Either somebody has some hurting feet or else they're trying to figure out what direction they want to go, what purpose they want to have. Shakoya, hello, hello. Glad you're doing great, Spiritual. I am fantastic, thank you. I'm alive, I'm breathing. I figure that's a good start for anybody. If we're alive and breathing, we have opportunities available to us that are just amazing and wonderful. All kinds of choices about what to do with our day. Four more minutes of Reiki left. Ascend, hey, hey, welcome back. Glad you made it, my dear. Thank you for the thumbs ups, guys. I do appreciate those. Those of you who are sharing this video, thank you for that as well. The more people I can help, the more people I can help. For those of you who would like to schedule your own private Reiki session, those last 1 hour. So 5 minutes that's why I call it a micro Reiki session. It's tiny. You get an hour-long session and the energy is focused just on you. You're not sharing that Reiki with anybody else in the room or anybody who's watching the video later. It's all about you, baby. If you want to do something like that, then you can go ahead and check out my website in the description box below. All my contact information is there. Get a hold of me. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'm great about answering those types of questions. Just makes me happy to know that you know what Reiki is and what you're getting into and all that good stuff, what you should expect from it. So those are all good questions to ask. And if you want to, I'm totally open to that. And of course, contact me if you want to schedule a session as well. Lorraine Southwick, hello, hello. Glad to see you here, my dear. We're down to 3 more minutes of Reiki. We've got a lot of energy coming into heart chakras right now. Heart chakras are going to affect the heart, the lungs, if you have any kind of breathing thing going on. And then also at a spiritual level, it's going to be affecting if you have some kind of emotional hurt. That's going to be helping you to release that. Your hands are ice cold. Excuse me. Sand, are you sending energy too and helping in the room? Pulling in heart chakra stuff. Hello there, wallflower. So Park Unknown, that may be that you're having a reaction to whatever it is that the Reiki is healing. So if there's some old emotions that are being healed up that maybe you never dealt with, a lot of times as the Reiki starts dissolving those old obstacles, then what happens is we still have like an emotional reaction to that, even though we may not be consciously aware of what it is that the healing is around. You're not intending that? Then that would be the Reiki coming in and actually helping. Sometimes when you offer Reiki, your hands can turn really cold or your hands can turn really warm. So that's why I was asking. I thought you might have been consciously trying to help. Right? It is because something is being healed. I believe in it too. Otherwise, I wouldn't be wasting my time sitting here giving it to you. Nina, love for you. Hello, hello. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you in the room before. Glad you're here. La da 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 da. Thank you for the thumbs ups, guys. That's true. And actually, that's my whole point in starting to do these videos, Park Unknown, was to raise people's awareness that Reiki is an option that's available out there for people to use when the doctors don't know what they're doing anymore, or even if the doctors do know what they're doing, but you don't want their solutions. And then also, this is good for emotions. It's good for mental and emotional issues. It's good for relationship issues. And it's good for financial issues. And a lot of people have never even heard of Reiki, which I think is sad. So that's why I do these videos, is to raise awareness that, okay, there's a solution. You know, you don't have to get a Reiki session with me per se, although a lot of people, of course, do, because they see me here and they feel the effects of the Reiki from the live broadcasts. But, you know, just know that Reiki is out there. It's an option. You know, there are practitioners around if you know to look for them. It just helps to know to look for them. So let's wrap up Reiki and let's move into free for all questions and or cards of the day. Who's going to be first? Oh, Kimberly or Sequoia wants to know, did she get scammed out of her money that she sent to Kimberly for gifts? Lorraine Southwick, in your mind, define nice. What do you mean by nice? Do you mean everybody will be harmonious? Do you mean the food will be good? Do you mean a combination of that? Is there something else in your definition? Mentally be defining that as I get ready to do yours. Right now I'm doing Sequoia's though. Did Sequoia get scammed out of her money that she sent to Kimberly for gifts? No. That's a nice solid no. You did not get scammed out of that money. Lorraine. Will they have a nice on his birthday dinner this weekend? You're quite welcome. I don't know how many people you have coming to this dinner, honey. I do have some nice things coming up here. I also have some not so nice things coming up here. So there's going to be some moments, but there's also going to be a lot of good moments. And I'm seeing more good moments than bad moments. I'm actually seeing, when we start this off, we've got Six of Cups in reverse. This is kind of unpleasant. So there's some kind of unpleasantness pretty early on for the dinner. But looks to me like you're saving the day. We've got the Queen of Wands here. I do feel like this is you, and this is you kind of orchestrating things, maybe bringing topics around, seating people in the most appropriate places to have harmony. And then we've got this really awesome card. We've got the Two of Cups. We do have, following the Two of Cups, the Magician in reverse. I really think this actually has more to do with the food. Like there may be something like maybe at dessert time that doesn't turn out exactly like you would have liked it to. It feels more like something on the table to me than it does about a person. And then our last card that we have comes up as the Page of Cups, which is also a nice harmonious card. I like this card for this dinner. I feel like people are going to walk away feeling really glad that they came and probably even expressing their appreciation to you with this dinner if you're the one who hosted it or hostesses it or whatever. But it's overall it's pretty good. So there's a food thing, whatever, and there's a little unpleasantness at the beginning. Everything else looks pretty good to me, honestly. Spiritual Enlightenment wants a COD today. You're quite welcome, Shakoya. Park Unknown, can you please give me the first name of that friend? Otherwise, we could be looking at a lot of close friends. Let's see. Spiritual Enlightenment. Here we've got the 8 of Clubs showing up for you, my dear. This just means that things are picking up, especially when it comes to communication. This could also be that things are picking up at work, too. Especially if that benefits you, like if you have your own business or something like that. But definitely communication is picking up around you. All right, so that is for spiritual. Nina, love for you. Would like to have a COD. Nina, since I haven't seen you in the room before, I do want to just clarify a COD is a card of the day. And what this is a topic that Sacred Spirit picks to talk to you about that, so that you'll be more aware of it than what you would be if it does not come up. And it's also going to be something that has either happened within the past 24 hours or within the next 24 hours, okay? You're quite welcome, Spiritual. Okay, so Nina, what we have here is the 2 of Arrows in reverse. This is telling me that you're having a hard time making a particular decision. This is actually, by the way, a great thing to get a one-question reading on, like which way would be the best way to go in this situation, if it's an important decision. But there is something that you're having a hard time making a decision on. You may not feel like you have all the information you really need to make an educated decision. And so you're going to be trying to wait until you feel like you're more qualified to make that decision. Okay. So that's Nina, love for you. Sand wants an MOD. What are we going to use for the MOD? We're going to use my Mutt Rock today. This one, my chair doesn't take it well when I stretch like that. All right. So we're going to use the Mutt Rock today. This is when I found out hiking on the mountain. And let's see what comes up. Yeah, a sand. This is for Bernadette. Bernadette, this is talking about that when you're evaluating yourself lately, you're kind of seeing yourself as, I don't know if I want to say tainted or not quite perfect. You're seeing yourself with all your imperfections, and your imperfections are looking bigger to you than your good side and your positive things. And so this stone is basically saying, don't forget to pay attention to those good things. Those good things are, the good things are what the imperfection lays on. So like this stone, I mean, there's a lot of crystal in it. There's a lot of crystal in this stone, but there's some dirt that's still over the top of this crystal, even though I took a toothbrush to it and tried to clean it up really good. There's just some parts that the dirt was just, so deep in the pores. And so this stone is talking to me about your perfection, that there's a lot of perfection in you underneath these things that you're making into big things. When you think about yourself, you're making your imperfections the bigger thing than your perfections. They're not. Your perfections are much bigger than that. So it's time to look at yourself in a more balanced and more objective way. Look at your good qualities in a more balanced and objective way, and let yourself not beat yourself up for the qualities that are not your favorites about yourself. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you. So that was for us, Sand, and that was the timer that went off. So we're done with cards of the day, messages of the day, and free for all questions. Those of you who actually have a question that you would like to have answered and you don't want to wait until the next time you can catch me before the timer goes off, and you don't really want a whole half an hour reading, you can always go onto my website and look at recorded readings and order yourself a one question reading. Or if you have two questions, there are two question readings as well. That way, what I'll do is I'll sit down as soon as I get a chance in a quiet moment. I'll put out 5 cards for each question that you have, and I'll let you know what I'm picking up on that psychically and also what the cards are saying, and I'll send you the audio back as soon as I get done with it. So if you have a question like that, that's the best way to handle it if you can't catch me before the timer goes off here. Sounds good, Lorraine. Enjoy. Okay, you're quite welcome, Nina. You're quite welcome, Spiritual. You too, Park. Makes sense. Okay, awesome. Good. No more cutting yourself down, honey. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here with me. I do appreciate it. Thank you to those of you who have thumbs up this video and who have shared this video. I appreciate that as well. And I'm looking forward to being of service to each and every one of you in the future when the time is right. Everyone have a fantastic, wonderful, peaceful, thrilling day. And I'll see you guys the next time around. Peace out.